Hey there, Brian Fouts with the Elevation Group, and I want to ask you how you build wealth. I want you to think about that. How do you build wealth, lasting wealth, right? Because you want cash flow. You want cash flow today, you want cash flow in the future, right? But how do you do that? Well, imagine trying to build a house. Now, when you go build a house, you have an architectural plan, you have an architect involved, you have subcontractors. But imagine trying to go build a house with none of that. You have no plans, but you have subcontractors, and you're trying to tell them how to build this house. The roofer, the framer, the painter, right? You're telling them how to go build this, but there's no plan to go off of. So you're all struggling to build this house. Are you going to be able to successfully build that house? Most likely the answer is no, because nobody knows what to do next. Nobody knows where to start. They don't know what it's going to look like. Unfortunately, that is how most people approach trying to build wealth, right? They look at it as, hey, I'm going to start doing something, right? I'm going to go build the roof first. Then maybe I'll go and, do the foundation, or maybe I'll go do the electrical work. They don't really have any plan, right? So it's not very exciting. It's why most people struggle with building wealth, with having success, right? Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the outcome is, and you have no plan, right? So when you build a house successfully, how do you do that? Well, you get an architect on board, or you draft up plans, you draw it out, you have a schedule, right? And you can see the picture, you can see the actual project, you can see it, what it's going to look like when you're done as well. And it's exciting. Well, imagine if building wealth was the exact same way. Imagine you had a plan. You know what you're doing today to create cash flow. You know what you're doing tomorrow to create cash flow into the future, to have that financial security in your life. Imagine how exciting that is. Well, when I go work with entrepreneurs, when I work with successful investors, guess what they have? They have that plan of building wealth. They know what they're doing. They know how to have success because they can see it. They have it there in front of them. So for you, imagine having that exact same plan. You have your foundation, and you're going to build your house, your wealth, on top of that foundation of knowledge and experience and taking action, but taking the right action because you have that plan in place. I want you to imagine that for you in your life. Would that provide you with more security, more certainty about the future, about having financial cash flow in the future, right? Well, of course it would. And that's what we do here at the Elevation Group. That is my passion, that is my mission, because in the real world out there, they don't teach this stuff. They don't teach real financial literacy, how to create lasting wealth that lasts not just today, not just tomorrow, but for that next generation. But that is what we're doing here. That is my mission with the Elevation Group, is to change that, to provide that financial literacy, that knowledge to the world. And you can join us at theelevationgroup.com, or click the link or like this video down below and join us on the inside. With that, take care. I'm Brian Fouts of the Elevation Group, and we'll see you soon.